Hi, I'm Andy Watkin, and I'm going to give you a quick tour of the Drums for Schools standard djembe and explain some of the reasons why these really are the best choice for long-term educational use. Here I've got our 60 centimetre size. We've also got several smaller sizes for young children and also a bigger size. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got. This is a single piece of mahogany, sustainably grown, and it's the classic djembe shape. And inside, we've widened out the throat so that it can sing loud and clear. From the shape point of view, we've got a carefully smoothed rim for comfortable playing. The skin is goat skin and it's been professionally tanned, which makes it both stronger and safer than the traditional shaved African skins. These skins are extra thick, and if you keep sharp points away from them, they'll last for years and years. You've probably noticed the Drums for Schools classic overskin here. There are two reasons for this. One is to give it a distinctive look, and the other, more important, is to cover the metal rings below and to make it more comfortable for playing. Our standard djembes all have 3 metal rings, 2 at the top and a 3rd here below, and all the rings are welded steel. You'll find that many djembes have twisted wire or even rope 3rd rings, and they really aren't so strong and they don't keep their tuning. Our 3rd ring is also inset into a specially carved groove in the djembe, and this groove prevents the metal ring from moving at all, which makes for much more stable tuning. Okay, now let's look at the stringing. All the standard djembes have soft, pre-stretched nylon stringing, and it's a different thickness depending on the size of the djembe. The strings are pre-stretched so that they keep the tension, and they're soft as this makes it more comfortable to work with. You've probably noticed that the Drums for Schools djembes have fewer vertical strings than many of the African djembes. And the reason for this is that you really don't need so many vertical strings to keep the skin in tension. And the more strings you've got, the more difficult it is to actually retune. So we've selected the number of strings which give the best tension and the most practical retuning. Okay, now let's have a look at the finishing, which is another thing which sets the Drums for Schools djembes apart. All the djembes are carefully sanded outside and inside so that there are no splinters, which is obviously an important consideration for school use. And now for some of the more recent innovations which make ours truly the most teacher and classroom friendly djembes around. There's the rubber cushion base. This will protect both the drum from cracking and floors from scratching. Next, there's the removable djembe feet, another unique Drums for Schools feature. There's a little cotton bag attached to each djembe which can easily be removed, and inside there are 3 djembe feet which are rubber base, and they can be easily slipped in and out of pre-drilled holes in the base of the djembe. These feet raise the djembe slightly off the ground, which means that the drum can be played standing and doesn't need to be gripped between the knees. There's just enough space there for the sound to come out, and this makes it great for people who can't grip between the knees, and it's also great for teachers who may have their hands full while leading a class but can still play along. Then there are the tuning wedges which come with each drum, also in the little bag. Each drum comes with 8 of these wooden wedges. You may never need them because our drums are made and designed to hold their tension, but if you ever want to raise the tension and the pitch slightly, you can insert these wedges behind the strings one by one, space them out evenly around the drum so that you get an even increase in tension. I won't do them all, but just to show you roughly how it's done. And you can then push them down slightly. Doing this increases the tension in the strings, and that will increase the pitch of the tone of the note produced by the skier. When you've finished, just take them out again. The tuning wedges. And finally, and most important of all, the djembe's sound. Thanks to the combination of materials, craftsmanship and design, these djembes have a sound that's right up there with djembes costing twice the price. And they're also fairly traded and fully guaranteed. But let's hear what an expert can do with this. Over to you, Andy.
Although we've concentrated on playing just a low sound in the middle of the drum and a high sound at the edge of the drum, one of the reasons why the djembe drum is so popular is it's a very expressive instrument with many different tones being able to be produced from the drum, including slaps and pitch bends. To demonstrate this, I'm going to play a short piece of music on the djembe which incorporates some of these sounds.